Most people believe snakes are either harmless or deadly. That's it, a simple choice between safe and dangerous. But the reality is far more unsettling than that. Because danger in nature doesn't work in categories, it works in levels. A slow, silent progression where each step upward means less time to react, less chance to survive, and more consequences for a single mistake. And here's the part that most people don't think about. These snakes aren't hidden away in some unreachable part of the world. They exist in real countries, real places, places where people walk, hike, work, and live their daily lives without realizing what might be right in front of them, which means there's a very real possibility that one of these levels exists in your country. Today, we're going through 6 levels of snake danger, from the ones that look terrifying but won't harm you, to the ones that don't give you a second chance. And as we move higher, something changes. Not just in how dangerous the snake is, but in how quickly everything can go wrong. So as you listen, ask yourself one question. If you saw one of these snakes in your country, would you recognize the danger before it was too late? Let's begin with level 1. This is where most people feel confident, sometimes too confident. Snakes like the garter snake in the United States, or the grass snake found across Europe, live at this level. They are non-venomous, often misunderstood, and more afraid of you than you are of them. They might strike if threatened, but their bite carries no venom, no real danger beyond a small wound. At this level, the snake isn't trying to harm you, it's trying to escape. But this is also where the first mistake happens. Because once people realize these snakes are harmless, they begin to assume all snakes are the same, and that assumption is what slowly pulls them into level 2. Now we step into mild venom territory. This is where snakes begin to cross the line from harmless to potentially harmful. Species like the hognose snake in North America or the boomslang found in parts of southern Africa introduce a new element, venom. Not always deadly to humans, but no longer something you can ignore. A bite at this level may cause swelling, irritation, or discomfort, but the real danger is psychological. Because the bite doesn't feel serious at first. You might think you're fine. You might walk away without concern. But this is where nature begins to teach a different lesson, that danger isn't always immediate. Sometimes it waits. And that delay is what makes level 2 more dangerous than it seems. Now we move into level 3, where the consequences become real. This is where snakes don't just affect you, they change your condition in a noticeable, painful way. The copperhead in the United States and the fer de lance in countries like Brazil and Costa Rica belong here. These snakes live closer to humans than most people realize. Forest trails, farmland, even areas near homes. Their venom is hemotoxic, attacking tissue and blood, causing intense pain, swelling, and long-term damage. Most people survive bites at this level, but survival comes with a cost. Weeks of recovery, possible complications, and a memory you don't forget. And what makes this level more dangerous is how often encounters happen. These aren't rare snakes hidden deep in the wild. They exist in places where people go every day, which means the danger isn't distance, it's awareness. Now we step into level 4, and this is where things start to feel serious. These are snakes that don't just cause damage, they can take your life if you're not treated quickly. The eastern diamondback rattlesnake in the United States or the Russell's viper in India are perfect examples. These snakes carry venom that spreads rapidly through the body, destroying tissue, affecting blood clotting, and creating a situation that becomes critical without medical help. What makes this level dangerous isn't just the venom, it's the illusion of control. Rattlesnakes warn you with their sound. Russell's vipers often remain still until the last moment. In both cases, people think they have time to react, but reaction time is not always enough. At this level, 1 second of hesitation can change everything. Now we move into level 5, where survival is no longer guaranteed. This is where snakes become truly lethal. The black mamba in South Africa and the king cobra found in countries like India, Indonesia, and the Philippines dominate this level. These snakes are fast, precise, and carry venom that attacks the nervous system. Breathing becomes difficult, muscles begin to shut down, and without immediate treatment, the outcome can be fatal. What makes this level even more terrifying is behavior. The black mamba is capable of moving at incredible speeds and can strike multiple times. The king cobra can rise up, look you directly in the eyes, and deliver a large amount of venom in a single bite. These aren't random encounters. They are moments where nature shows its full capability. And by the time you realize what level you're facing, the situation is already critical. And then we reach level 6. This is where everything changes. Because this level isn't just about danger, it's about efficiency. Snakes at this level don't rely on aggression, speed, or fear. They rely on one thing: precision. The inland taipan, found in Australia, is often called the most venomous land snake in the world. Its venom is so powerful that it attacks multiple systems in the body at once, shutting down nerves, affecting blood, and causing internal damage in a very short amount of time. Without treatment, survival becomes extremely unlikely. And yet this snake is not aggressive. It doesn't chase, It doesn't look for conflict. It simply exists with one of the most powerful biological weapons on Earth. Then there's the blue sea snake, found in the waters of Southeast Asia and Australia. It lives in environments where people feel safe, calm beaches, shallow waters, places where danger isn't expected. Its venom is incredibly potent, capable of causing paralysis and organ failure rapidly. And like many snakes at this level, it doesn't need to prove anything. It doesn't need to strike often, because when it does, it works. And that's what makes level 6 so unsettling. It's quiet, it's controlled, and it doesn't give second chances. By the time you understand what just happened, your body is already reacting to something you cannot stop on your own. And when you step back and look at all 6 levels together, you start to see a pattern. The higher you go, the less time you have. At level 1, you have all the time in the world. By level 3, that time begins to shrink. By level 5, it becomes a race. And at level 6, time is no longer something you can rely on. So the next time you see a snake, anywhere in the world, ask yourself one question. Do you know what level you're looking at? Because the answer to that question might be the only thing standing between you and a mistake you don't get to fix.